When it comes to combating pollution, Nagaland Pollution Control Board, along with various policymakers of the state and stakeholders, play a crucial role in making the state pollution free. Dear viewers, we are here today at Town Hall Dimapur to witness a talk show on account of International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies 2025 under the theme of the Air We Share Bridging Policy and Public Action under the National Clean Air Program. Dear viewers, let's take a look at the talk show where we will get to witness the policymakers and the public and how they will be exchanging ideas to further implement this in real life. Nagaland Pollution Control Board initiated with its second series of talk show on the Air We Share Bridging Policy with Public Action. The panel has been carefully curated to ensure a balanced, multidimensional discussion that bridges the gap between governance, grassroots actions, and youth-driven advocacy. The International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies, designated by the United Nations, highlights the urgent need to reduce air pollution and promote sustainable practices for better air quality. Air pollution is a critical environmental and public health issue affecting millions of people worldwide. Let us now take a look into the panel discussion.
Firstly, thank you so much to each and every member of the panel here today for accepting our invite and to be a part of this talk show. Let us start by building a shared understanding about where our city stands today. So in order to create a scene for us, the scene of Dimapur city, I would like to give my opening question to Sri K. Hukato Chishi, Member Secretary of the Nagaland Pollution Control Board. Sir, can you please briefly highlight about the air quality status in Dimapur city and what are the possible factors that may be contributing to its current trend?
Today's talk, I would like to set a foundation, but that's not going to be a good one. Why we are here today is because the Dimapur air quality did not meet the standard of the air quality set by the Central Pollution Control Board. We have comparative studies for last 4 years. I have the data with me. This study is carried out by the Nagaland Pollution Control Board. In 2020, the air quality of Dimapur is 78 microgram per meter cube. And in 2021, it increased to 99. In 2022, it increased to 100. And 2023, it came down by 2 units, 98. Now, last year in 2024, the reading of air quality in Dimapur is 106. It is way beyond the standard laid by the international body and laid down by the Central Pollution Control Board. That is the apex body, a monitoring body in our country, that is India. So we are so much, when we see the air quality of Dimapur, there is a lot to be done. And we have been, the Nagaland Pollution Control Board we have been reaching out to, especially the students, especially to the student communities, college as well as schools. And we are very hopeful. Having this panelist discussion, this is the second time. We had, as stated before, we had in Kohima last month, and this is the second talk show involving the panelists. We are hoping that something good will come out of this discussion.
First of all, I would like to thank the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change for selecting Dimapur and also Kohima for these NCAP programs. I would say frankly that many departments, like from other state departments, we don't have any program as such. But I think for the last 5 years, if I'm not mistaken, the NCAP has given us funds to go for this cleaner air pollutions and control of pollutions programs, which in the district, as a chairman, we discuss, we formulate the programs and also like distribute the funds as per the requirements and as per the suggestions given by Nagaland Pollution Control, National Pollution Control Board. So as of now, like with the initiative of NCAP and also with the participation of all the line departments, especially I would say Forest, PWD, RNP, town councils, and also like PWD, NH, National Highways, and also including all the NGOs. Like whatever fund is received, we give them, we distribute to them, so that through their works, like especially if you look at the road sector, in Dimapur, especially the pollutions was because of bad roads and blacktop roads. So most of the chunk of the funds we give it to the road sector so that they maintain the roads, the blacktop in that area.
Together we can do a lot. We can do a lot to improve the air that we breathe. As far as the Dimapur Municipal Council is concerned, we are actively involved in identifying as well as mitigating localized air pollution such as road dust, vehicular emissions, and we discourage the open burning of waste. And our strategies also include routine road cleaning as well as occasional sprinkling of water. And we also, Dimapur Municipal Council also have we are planning to develop a special vehicle with a water mist cannon, which will be used to curb roadside dust.
Major sources of air pollution is, like mentioned before, road dust and then industries. Vehicular emission is also one of the major contributing source of air pollution in the cities. So my next question is for the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Shri Aimer Chen. Sir, vehicular emission is something of a concern when it comes to increasing air pollution in the cities. And as Dimapur grapples with increase of traffic congestion, and also because of the increase in vehicular population now in our city, what are some of the mechanisms or what are some of the strategies that have been deployed in the city to manage efficient traffic flow?
The traffic problem in Dimapur is increasing by the day because of the increase of vehicle and because we have very less road. Connecting roads becomes a big issue when it comes to increase in the numbers of vehicles. Now some initiatives with the purpose to mitigate traffic congestion in the city has been implemented to improve traffic flow. Especially the one-way traffic at the Enel Road and the Road 10 leading to Perumal corridor, and the introduction of the improvised traffic management system at the two locations, that is in Holy Cross Junction and Nagaland. And especially the introduction and rollout of the auto rickshaw display card system, which has been put into place to regulate the movement of auto rickshaws within the city limit. So these are certain initiatives that we have undertaken, and in fact, in narrow stretches of road, we have put up no parking signages so that the movement of vehicles are not restricted. So these are certain initiatives, and certain strategies are in the pipeline, like the installation of improvised traffic management system at two more locations, especially at Obinala and Deluxe Point area. And we have planning to set up NPR cameras at 4 locations, strategic locations, that is at Obinala, at Ragoban Junction, Burana Bazar, and Nagaland junctions. These are very crucial strategic areas of traffic choke points.
To share both the impact of air quality and the health aspect. The Sentinel surveillance that has been established very recently, that was only about a year back, and what it does is the Sentinel is the monitoring system which detects the climate change and the adverse health effects. Also, the surveillance is tracking and collecting the data so that the air quality or the climate change that has its bad effects on our health. So that is the center that we have just started, and maybe in the years to come and in the days to come, we will be able to do much more better so as to link this air pollution and the health effect that we all face in Dimapur, in our city.
Apart from the cleanliness and beautification drive, we also do social community services, like we organize children's home sports meet every year. We do involve in helping in medical thing, like we distribute masks, and we also give an aid to the victims of flood and accidents and fire accident. So our team, we are 18 core members, 30 members, and there are about 200 community members. So I might sound very ambitious, but our vision and the main vision and the objective is to make Dimapur the garden city.
Honestly, we feel the impact of air pollution every single day. Like even while walking to the college, the air feels heavy with dust and smoke. And because there are fewer trees along the road, there is no fresh air to breathe. And most of us often suffer from headaches, coughs and allergies that comes in from breathing the polluted air. And we are also seeing how the air pollution and the lack of greenery is making the weather hotter. In Dimapur, the summers are becoming harsher, and even institutions are forced to extend the summer breaks due to the rising heat. So as students, we are not just studying about the environment and its impact in textbooks, but we are also experiencing its decline in our everyday lives. So air pollution, it is not just about the atmosphere for me, but it is something that is shaping our health, our comfort, and even our education. So the impact of environmental pollution is going from bad to worse. But I believe that if you all work together constructively, together we can create a clean environment for a healthy living.
The Naga people, Morgan, we, I don't know, our mindset, we want to burn the waste. Instead of disposing it, see, we have a dump site. Dimapur Municipal Council, we have a dump site. And every morning, our workers, EMC staff, go to every ward, every colonies to collect your waste. So instead of, collecting the waste and keep it maybe in a collection point or maybe near your gate, at least we can do that. But instead of that, we like to burn waste, which is really, affecting the air that we breathe.
We need to address the issue of solid waste management. Why? Because all this, because of unscientific management or because of not properly managing our solid waste, this contributes to air pollution. And in order to address this issue, we have rules and acts. And that act is, especially for the student, I'm specifically specifying out for you. Solid Waste Management 2016. And in this Solid Waste Management 2016, there is an institution or a department, 3 entities. One is urban local bodies. We call DMC and KMC. And in Nagaland, we have 39 ULBS, urban local bodies. They have a mandate to play. One is State Pollution Control Board. We are the State Pollution Control Board. We have organized this today's function. And the third is waste generators. So, in these waste generators, there are two entities. One is bulk waste generator, and the other one is individual. Even the institution will come into that category of bulk waste generator. So the individual, you and I, we are all waste generator. So the responsibility is on us to take care of our debris, the waste, Moila Shoilamon Ulatu, that is your responsibility and my responsibility to take care of it.
My next question is to our Deputy Commissioner. One of the factors that contributes to air pollution in big cities, in growing cities, is also construction and demolition waste, dust particles that gets emitted during the process of construction and demolition. In the city of Dimapur, it's slowly growing, and we can see large buildings coming up every now and then in every corner of our city. So what are some of the directives or orders that the district administration has also issued with respect to construction activities in the city?
Thank you. As far as these construction activities is concerned, as far as Dimapur, if you know, we don't have building bylaws. So that is the main issues like which we are also taking up with the governments, like in consultation with urban development departments and municipals. So I think unless we have these building bylaws, it's very difficult for us to monitor. And also, like we all know, like Dimapur, it was not a planned city, I would say, earlier. So there was no planning earlier when constructions and everything, this development matter has been taken up. So because of that, at present, it is very difficult for us also to monitor. But I hope one day government will come with these building bylaws, and definitely this will be monitored by the concerned departments, like on how to control like these demolitions and also construction of new buildings that will be coming up. As far as these issues like pollution is seen, like we all know, like every panels we are discussing on this, like pollutions. As far as Nagaland is concerned, I think we don't have any industries, but main pollution is because of this road dust and also like the construction going on, demolitions because of that things, especially Dimapur has been affected, like it's been mostly polluted. So I think it is the prerogative of all of us, like even if government makes frame rules and also set laws, unless we are educated or unless we have awareness on all these issues, it is very difficult just to government to implement all these rules and regulation which has been made by the government.
The building bylaws of 2012, it has spoken a lot about construction and approval of construction activities in the cities. However, there is no mention about management of the construction and waste demolition, construction and demolition of waste. And construction and demolition of waste came in the year 2016. The rules came in the year 2016. So if at all there's going to be a review regarding this and regarding the implementation of the new the building bylaws which has not been implemented yet, what are your views on integrating the solid waste management rules 2016 and construction and demolition waste management rules 2016 into the mandate of the building bylaws of Nagaland?
You and me, again, as a citizen of our country, when we do construction, we generate dust. And when we do demolition, all buildings, if we break down the old buildings, that also generate dust. And the fine dust particles, it gets to the air, and the air that you and I breathe. So, and repairing. So C&D, new construction, demolition, repairing, and renovation. This causes air pollution also. And coming back to the question yes, since the C&D is a part of solid waste management, and we have in our own state, we have this one, building laws and regulation. So if we can have a thorough discussion on this, and if we can approach the government, and if this C&D or the solid waste, CND, especially the CND. So, madam, CND is a part of, we can call it a part of solid waste management. So if CND, specifically the CND, can be incorporated into the building bylaws that we have in the state, I think that would be one good step to address the issue of this one, CND issue. Why? Because as per the CND rules, the urban local bodies, they should provide the location, they should provide the space, so that the owners or the contractors or the institution, whoever is taking up infrastructure or doing demolition, they should bring their waste to that designated location set aside by the urban local bodies. And there again, urban local bodies should segregate this waste. And there are three to four types of waste in this C&D. One is, we can call it iron rod, steel, concrete, and the wood and the plastics. There are so many types, but these four basic types, if we can take care of it, I think that would address the issue of this construction and demolition waste. So yes, if we can incorporate this C&D rules into our Nagaland state government building bylaws, I think that would be one good step to address the issue of the C&D waste.
In the initial stage, the Supreme Court and the National Green Tribunal, they issued certain guidelines for phasing out outdated and old and polluted vehicles. But that was confined only to the national capital, Delhi, and the new capital region, NCR. But simultaneously, this has led to the groundwork for the vehicle scrappage policy in the country. That is to scrape away the old polluting vehicles so that they do not ply on the road. But recently, the Ministry of Road Transport and Highway, they have issued a notification on the 20th of August 2025. And they have added certain clause with that the renewal and registration of vehicle that is more than 15 years and not exceeding 20 years. So that clause has been inserted recently. So these vehicles, outdated vehicles that are non-transport vehicles, that is the private vehicles, they have to undergo inspection test, fitness test at inspection centers. So only after undergoing this fitness test, they'll be issued a renewal of registration. So that is for vehicle exceeding 15 years and not more than 20 years. So only if the vehicle passes the fitness test, it will be, the renewal of registration can be obtained. But there is a rider that the renewal charges will be double of the initial registration. So this is mainly done so to encourage scrapping of all vehicles that will ease pollution, vehicle emissions. So these are the things taken up by the, I think, Transport Department, and they'll be inaugurating the inspection center very shortly. So these are done so with the purpose to scrap vehicles. So this will be in line with tune with the government's initiative on vehicle scrappage policy. So these are in the pipeline, and hopefully, especially private vehicles that are plying on the road, which are more than 15-20 years, when every 5 years they'll have to undergo this fitness test. So if they fail, since they'll be scrapped out, I think people will start buying newer and environmentally friendly vehicles in the future.
I speak on behalf of the general public. So I believe it's all start from your kitchen. Nichiwa kitchen start over again. For better understanding and for local people to understand, I will speak in role in Nagamese. Mohan Nichiwa the G July Gorde. So itabi Manohan Nazne, Mohan Idu Maika Jolado, gas dida produce kore. Dioxin and furin. To Idu dida do cancer cause agent can ase. Idu China Mohan Nije Nazne Mohan. To Amihanbi Mala Gorba, Mala kitchen bra. Nichiwa start good leh bahade lu jao paroni. Let's not talk about US and Singapore and all those what is happening there. Let's talk about what is happening in your kitchen. What I believe is start from your own kitchen. Nijela gorde waste segregate nogore bile to waste to segregate koribi. Nijela gorba maika kan julagena pollution phela dibi it be air pollution biya gora jena ase. Aro apni bara maika chola do apni la ekla noina neighboring apni laga neighboring bi bubo na pare. Apni maika chola ora noile rubber chola ora. Idukan moron bar nokribi aro kon china mohan bi mala side par ki cooperate kuru pare idu council kan ki holibi noile district administration kan holibi TMC holibi mohan bi idu try kuru aro nije la kitchen ba start kuru gona first thing first segregate kuru le try kuru ami kan la ki waste ase dry waste wet waste e-waste aro kiman waste ase segregate kurna dile bhalo honi ki second thing do moi kobole mun jado moron bra idu maika to burn nokribi Michael the burn Kurledo, Yade Mem Tangi and his team is here with Earth Alliance. We are working with them also. To Tahambra, I wish you are also one of the panel. But anyway, so we do Michael produce Pura cancer burn Havado, Ita Puchilubi, or Ita Janalu. It's an information for you all also. You can take back the information and Dona parents can holibi, colony man holibi, Nijala Pai Puni holibi, Nijala Kaskan holibi, Bujavi, Idura cancer produce Korea's day.
So yes, post online about the wellness of environment is good, spreads awareness, but I think that we should not stop there. As the saying goes, action speaks louder than words. Nagaland does not just need technical solutions, but we need awareness and care so that it can be translated into real actions. And one powerful strategy is to link online campaigns with simple on-ground challenges. For example, instead of just posting online about clean environment, students could pledge to plant a tree. Each student, they can plant 1 tree each and take care of it, or they can commit to no litter zones in schools or even at homes. And if I could suggest one simple first step for all of us here, it would be 1 student, 1 tree campaign. Just imagine if every student in Dimapur plant 1 tree each and take care of it, then we can create thousands of green spaces in just few years. So we can create thousands of, and that thing will give us fresh air and also gives us hope.
When it comes to bridging policy and public action, we as public play a crucial role in implementing those policies made out by the policymakers. And as we have heard in the discussion, the panelists have also mentioned that it all starts from our own kitchen. We should all start segregating waste, and that is how we can manage certain waste into dry and wet waste, and which will be beneficial for the environment. And not only that, but we've also heard that in Nagaland, the most common practice is of burning of waste, which pollutes the environment, which pollutes the air. So those are the 2 factors which we can always start by carrying it forward for our future generations to prevent such pollution. And also, dear viewers, I hope that through this dialogue, we have all learned something which will be beneficial for our very environment. That is all we have for now. This is Nufu Iyer signing off for Doordarshan Kendra.